And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the...
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch six. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Schroeder dishes to Brown. Passes it to Tatum. Poked away. Horford kicks to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Horford finds Schroeder. And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. And stolen by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Smart against Bogdanovich. Tatum looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 8. Boston off to a slow start. 6-point game. Schroeder dishes to Brown. They get a hand on it. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Young drives in. Over Tatum. Again, the Hawks score.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. The pass to Horford. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. Now the pass to Hunter. Knocks it loose. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Young's shot is off.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Young, and the dunk by Capella.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Young against Schroeder. And here's Tatum for 3. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3 ball. 7 points in the game.
You can't let Tatum fire away from there. I mean, he's capable of really hurting you from distance.
Young passes to Hunter. Collins against Tatum. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Tatum. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball on the wing. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella draws the double and stolen by Horford. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Schroeder against Young. There's Brown with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. And Young kicks to Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. Back to Young. 4 on the clock. Capella dishes to Young. The offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Smart finds Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 8.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we would point forwards. But I'll tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of all the different. It's fun.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop.
Like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Young against Schroeder. High post Young. He's got 5. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And stolen by Tatum. It's stolen by Capella. Collins against Tatum. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Collins. 8 points for Clint Capella.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Passes to Tatum. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Popped up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Boston converting.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Young with the ball. He has 5. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Schroeder against Young. There's Brown with the 3. Schroeder. Brown finds Schroeder. Launches it. Young with the steal. Horford against Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's his center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Passes to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's Collins with the drive. Pass to Hunter. Going inside. Nice move. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Cantor, and the basket is good. Cantor's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
Williams passes to Herter. There's the drive, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now, here's Richardson. Over in the corner, Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Gallinari. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 2. Time now for the halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. And that's going to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Outside Williams, the pass to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pritchard passes to Richardson. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Williams looking around. The feed to Jang. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Herter. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics on offense. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Richardson dishes to Cantor. Over Jang. Cantor's shot is off. Atlanta's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. Here's Cantor. Passes it to Pritchard. Nobody near Williams. Cantor. Great positioning on the putback.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Williams passes to Jang. Gallinari against Williams. And finished off by Jang.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Richardson kicks to Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Here he goes. Plays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for Boston.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Grant Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Williams. Now here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 9.
A strong defender. Richardson's length, speed, and quick instincts. Noise shooters on the way up. Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the third. The pass to Pritchard. Dishes it to Cantor. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cantor, the pass to Richardson. From deep three-point range, Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 4. Over in the corner, Reddish. Over Hernangomez. Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Pass to Hernangomez. Williams kicks to Richardson.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
Well, Richardson comes from a military family. His mom was an officer in the Air Force, so he knows about discipline on and off the court. That helps a pro ball player.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Capella. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
The assertiveness of Capella. When he's playing with passion inside, it forces the D to act.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Smart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Horford dishes to Brown. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Leading by 5. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's tipped inside and stolen by Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Man, what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And the second free throw, good. And the assist total show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Celtics trail by 4. Horford goes in, and Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Kicks it to Young. Back to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Brown outside. Rebound, Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich inside. It's guarded by Schroeder. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skill to prove it.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Buries it from three-point range.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
There's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Back to Young. To the inside. Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's 15 points for Clint Capella. Celtics trail by 8. Shooter kicks to Brown. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dives to the hoop.
And check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And there's the pass to Hunter. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
The kick out to Tatum. Offline with his three.
I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not thieves.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Brown outside. He dishes it to Horford. And the shot is long.
7 foul. Al Horford. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
6'10" center from Switzerland. I mean, Capella, he's become a nightly double-double threat. Strong big man. And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Horford the pass to Tatum. The dish to Brown. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Capella. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Nice shot by Smart.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed that.
They want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Hunter. A nice shot by Butler.
Then allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Now here's Robinson. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Clock at 2. For 3, Lowry. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Hunter from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Tucker. And it's blocked by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
The kick out to Young. Outside Hunter. The 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Lowry. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Robinson with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Collins passes to Young. The kick to Hunter. Collins outside. No good from outside. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Butler against Hunter. Butler passes to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Robinson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lowry outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Lowry against Young. Counted. Good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young finds Bogdanovich. And here's Tucker. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter passes to Young. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Hunter's got 7 points. Miami trailing. And here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
We've also seen them do a great job of protecting the paint. You see that in their block shots total.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. Bogdanovich, no good. Outside Robinson, over to the wing. Lowry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Back to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the left wing. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And Miami has possession. Trailing by 2. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Capella with a rebound. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Atlanta. And here's Butler outside. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And they'll get another chance. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. He takes it in for 3. Robinson sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Hero on the wing. Back to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Dedmon. Oladipo up top. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
It's good.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Oladipo against Young. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Oladipo against Young. Pass to Capella. Young with it. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Oladipo with a block. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich from long range. Here's Young. That one falls.
Trae Young.
Young's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hero outside. Over Bogdanovich. Back to Hero. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a... And that...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus, and it's small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Pass to Gallinari. Lays it up and banks it in. Gallinari's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Here's Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Now here's Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Lowry. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Jang. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry, right side. The turnaround jumper. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Lowry's got 5. The Hawks leading. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Gallinari. Back to Jang. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Lowry finds Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Here's Lowry. Jang pulls it in.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution, sometimes the shot.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Butler outside. Again, the Heat misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Herter. The kick out to Williams. Butler with a steal. And he's all alone. Here's Lowry. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 7.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court.
And it's Williams off the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Cuts off the pass. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Robinson with it. Guarded now by Williams. And Williams over to help. Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Miami, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Herter hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Lowry with it. He has 7. It's stolen. Outside Robinson. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Jang. Outside Gallinari. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam. Blitzing his way to the rim.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jang. Going inside. Comes up empty down low.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Dedmon. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks shooting around 50% of the game so far. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, we've got Lou Williams. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter, and it's Jang in at the 5 down low. Gallinari's shot is off.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it can come down to one big play.
To the inside. Outside for Gallinari. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a beautiful pump fake. Gallinari is a crafty offensive player who knows how to keep the defense guessing.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon, and Tucker is subbed in for Morris. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herter. And it's Young in for Williams.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. Fast break Miami for 3. Lowry. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bogdanovich, no good there. Good work defensively by Oladipo.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Assist goes to
Young's got his 5th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hunter passes to Gallinari. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. The shot by Butler, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gallinari over Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tucker.
Here's the thing. Gallinari's a tricky cover. One year, he went to the line more than 8 times a game. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Back to Lowry. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Out to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The Hawks leading. The kick to Hunter. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 11. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. 1:07 left in the final quarter. Miami, no good that time either.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Can they get it? With the drive. And Oladipo slams it home.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the triple. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Hunter.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
For 3, Lowry. Off target with the shot. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Takes it from 10. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Lowry has the open look. Good on the triple. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. Turn around, Jay. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 5.
And remember, Lowry entered the league back in 2006, back when people wanted lots of mid-range shots.
Schroeder dishes to Brown. Pass to Tatum. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5 and stolen by Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. And too long on the shot. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Smart passes to Brown. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Off target with his 3. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Brown.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler finds Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
In the first 2 minutes.
Right side Horford. Horford double team. Tatum, that's for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Tucker dishes to Butler. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tatum with it. Out defended by Adebayo. And here's Brown outside. Ball's knocked loose.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Robinson passes to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smart. And the rejection by Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. Puts it up. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. That one, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Here's Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Schroeder against Lowry. For three. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Kyle Lowry. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Adebayo with the bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Celtics trail by 12. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Lowry from outside. Rebound by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brown wide open. He fired. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Dedmon. Right side Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Horford, no luck. Miami leading by 10. Jacks up a 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown dishes to Horford. Shakes him. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Right side Lowry. Dishes it to Tucker. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Markieff Morris.
Here is Lowry. 8 points for him. 3 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Brown kicks to Tatum. From deep. There's the triple. He dishes it to Horford. Stolen by Robinson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Strus is checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. There's the pass to Dedmon.
Hero. Victor Oladipo.
And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. From 12 feet out, Brown, good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo, a 3-ball. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Hero finds Oladipo. 27 seconds left here in the second.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Oladipo against Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. And a kind roll that time off the rim. As that one fall. And that's now 6 points for Jaylen Brown. Oladipo with the ball. Takes it inside and finished off by Oladipo.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 assist. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Celtics trail by 14.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
And Adebayo sends it back. And they get it back. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Heat shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Lowry inside the line. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Lowry fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And Boston has possession. They trail by 11. Pritchard passes to Cannon.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Butler kicks to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Outside for Lowry. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Well, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Heat missing. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Richardson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. On the wing, Williams. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Williams. Tries again.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Lowry fires away from outside. Tucker dishes to Lowry. The 11-footer.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball. Heat substitution. Markieff Morris.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Adebayo. The shot's good from Cantor.
The number of go-to moves and a soft touch. Cantor can crush you inside.
And here's Lowry. He's got 8. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup. Lowry's got 10 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
.119 left to play in the third. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Josh Richardson. Then for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I love the advantage they've also racked up in the steals department. They've been very persistent on defense.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Tatum. And he slams it down right on top of Dwayne Dedmon.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Clock at 6. Passes it to Dedmon. Morris, left side. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 10.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Smart passes to Horford. Count that bucket.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From deep three-point range. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at center. That's the Boston 5. Schroeder against Morris. Brown kicks to Smart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Miami leading by 10. Pass to Morris. Knocked away and taken away by Brown. Out to the wing. Shoots it up. Right side Tatum. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the Heat making a change here.
At the line for the Heat, Markieff Morris. At the line.
And Morris drops them both. Celtics trail by 12. Smart deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Brown. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smart misses. The Heat leading by 9. Butler finds Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside for Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. No good with the triple.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Tatum against Morris. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Tatum.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Oladipo on the wing.
2 minutes.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
P.J. Tucker.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Schroeder. Here's the three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by out of bounds. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's Tatum. And here's Brown outside. Kept alive by Boston. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Heat leading by 9. Outside Butler. And taken away by Brown. The three from Tatum. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Lowry. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Bam Adebayo.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Oladipo dishes to Tucker. Rebounded by the Celtics. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tatum finds Williams. Over Adebayo. Williams can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Oladipo outside. Lets the three fly. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Now Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Alex. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's Atlanta with it. Left side Hunter. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Schroeder. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Now here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Brown with the steal. Horford with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Back to Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Leaps for it. Stolen by Collins. Brown with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Smart. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Down low. Here's Young. And count the basket. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
To the paint. With the 7-footer. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Atlanta ball.
Young with it. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Young. There's the drive, and he makes it.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And here's Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Defended by Smart. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Boston with a rebound. Inside. Here's Tatum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Hunter with the ball. Now Horford defending. Capella finds Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with a 3. Boston's shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Now here's Young. It's stolen by Smart. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Back to Young. Can't connect from short range. The Celtics with the lead.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Cranked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Capella on the double team. Schroeder with it. And it's Young picking him up. To the wing, right side. There's Tatum with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bogdanovich from long range, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Young. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Young against Schroeder. And he's going for the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Bogdanovich against Smart. Out to Horford from deep. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Young against Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Capella. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Collins outside. On the take. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Horford passes to Schroeder. Back to Horford. A minute 22 left in the second. Capella with the defensive effort. Bogdanovich from long range. Capella finds Collins. Back to Capella. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Outside Tatum. Here's Smart. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Young. Oh, that's offensive interference.
That'll be goal.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
For the Celtics.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Canner. Outside Richardson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. There's Young with the 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often. It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Now Young. He has 7. To the inside. Here's Capella. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Stolen by Capella. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. All right, now let's check.
Thanks so much,
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push it. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. They've got Gorgie Jang, Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Williams in at the point.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Down low. Here's Jang. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Back to Kanter. And the layup is good. Kanter's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Jang. Williams in the post. Kanter's there. Throw it down on the lob.
That's a terrific catch by Zhang, who knew exactly what to do with it.
Here's Pritchard from 17. Hernan Gomez. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 7.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Kanter. Pass to Richardson. Inside. Back to Pritchard. Here's Williams. Now Kanter. That one rolls around and rims out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Herder. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Herder's got his first basket.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Jang. Herder with it. Here's Reddish. The Hawks need to get one up here. Jang. Count that one. Zhang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's how you want your big guys to finish, right? Zhang rolling with a purpose.
Richardson, the pass to Williams. To the inside. Here's Pritchard. And they recover it. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Herder. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Williams. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Kanter. Back to Pritchard. From outside the arc. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Now Herder. Reddish on the wing. Uncovered. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead. Here's Pritchard. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Pritchard's got 5 now.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Williams. Here's Jang. Out to the wing. That one drops for him. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you can see that Gorgui Zhang takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics leading by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Back to Tatum. Pass to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
For 3, Collins. It doesn't go for him. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins finds Hunter. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it back.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Boston with the ball. 2-point game. Pass to Brown. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. That one's good for 2.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Young against Schroeder. High post Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Schroeder against Young. There's the 3. Again, Brown missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Brown finds Horford. Left side, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Collins. That one goes in. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Collins outside. Back to Young. And he lays it up and in.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Young against Schroeder. Left side Tatum. Over Collins. Tatum can't hit. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:21 left in the 4th quarter.
Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Rebounded by Tatum. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Young. Capella's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Brown passes to Schroeder. Horford can't hit. And Atlanta has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Hunter on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Schroeder. And here comes the break. Up the floor. Here's Tatum. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Young, the pass to Capella. Horford pulls it in. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Up top, Capella. It's stolen by Smart.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. That, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Thank you, Kevin. We
see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small 4. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Bogdanovich looking around. They get it again. Here's Capella.
Oh, okay. It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Lowry finds Robinson. From past the arc, trains the three-pointer. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So it's the Hawks now, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Young for 3, rebound by Butler.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Capella. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Robinson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
The Heat have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Lowry passes to Butler. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry against Young. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Hawks trail by 7. one is good.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Now, here's Lowry. Left side Butler, 13 feet away. And another basket for Miami.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now, here's Hunter. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. He dishes it to Butler. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Shot, high post, misses off the left iron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Takes the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich left side. Lets it go with the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Lowry fires away from outside. And Capella sends it back. Butler. Lowry against Collins. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Collins. Banked in off the glass.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Lowry for three. No good on the shot. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out front. They and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got the lead up to one now for the Hawks. Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Butler's got 7 points.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Back to Robinson. Now, here's Tucker. Capella covering. Passes it to Robinson. From downtown. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way. Young drives in. Count that one. 6 points for him.
This is how Trae Young beat you with quickness and skill.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. He was all alone on that one. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Young looking it over. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Outside Butler. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The layup off target. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. An emphatic LU jam. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Markieff Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Heroes checked in for Robinson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now the pass to Dedmon, and Oladipo has it in the corner. Butler on the way. Pass to Hero. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Morris finds Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Oladipo now atop the key. Goes back up, and he could not get that. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hero passes to Morris.
Good D by Gallinari. Has a good combination of size and instinct. Can guard various positions for you.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the lock. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Great. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. A nice shot by Tucker.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Williams with the ball. Here's Huerter. Changes up. Takes it off the glass. Herter's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Pushing the action, not worried about who's in front of him. Kevin Huerter can deliver through contact.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Rebound by Chang.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Williams against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
He works his tail off, and the long arms of Jimmy Butler contested that shot.
Pass to Reddish. Gallinari outside. He takes it in. Here's Chang. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Miami no good on that time either.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Reddish kicks to Williams. To the left wing. Reddish the pass to Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Williams dishes to Chang. Now, here is Gallinari. Guarded by Tucker for the lead. They get it back.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Outside Lowry. Kicks to Butler. To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Williams passes to Chang. The kick out to Williams. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Hero from long range hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Gallinari finds Chang. And there's the drive. And finished off by Chang.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oladipo misses. The Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Gallinari up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Oladipo from 13. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks trail by 3. Williams passes to Chang and finished off by Chang.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. Got it up.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Heat.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dane, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Lowry finds Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Young outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Down low, all alone. And it's in there.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Hunter on the wing. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Passes it to Butler. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Capella gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
The pass to Tucker. Now Adebayo. Shot left block, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Hunter. Banked in off the glass. Hunter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Oladipo finds Lowry.
2 minutes remaining.
And that time, also a missed shot. The Hawks leading by 3. From about 19 feet, again the Hawks score.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, he misses the dunk. Hawks have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Butler passes to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Unloads from 9. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
They grab their own miss. Capella dishes to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Young with no one around. Drills it from outside.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Oladipo. Outside for Lowry. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Hello, and let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at center. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler, and it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Lowry to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. Smart against Robinson. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Robinson passes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Authoritative move by Butler, making the defense look non-existent.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. And here's Smart. Takes a 3. Here's Tatum. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's Adebayo. The shot by Butler, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Back to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry brings the double team. Schroeder passes to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Three-pointer. Here's Horford. It's blocked.
You know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. The defense got crossed up, and he made him pay.
Stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. Brown inside. Butler covering. Schroeder against Lowry. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Lowry outside. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Smart passes to Horford. Here's Schroeder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tucker with the ball. Now Horford defending. Offensive rebound. Lowry outside. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
A dangerous shooter from outside the arc. Tucker feels confident in his ability to train it.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's Butler. Oh, disrespect!
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lowry against Schroeder to end the run. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Lowry against Schroeder from the baseline. Adebayo, no good.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And it's Smart missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Lowry, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kick out to Brown. Cans it with nobody near him.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Robinson with it. Here's Tucker. And the 17-footer goes down. Tucker's got 5.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Butler with a steal. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Adebayo. Boston with a rebound. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And Miami has possession. After the basket by Boston, Tucker. And finished off by Adebayo.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
It's Brown on the wing. From deep three-point range. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Right side Tatum from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Robinson. Schroeder against Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Schroeder. Lowry, no good. Boston trailing.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
And the jam by Brown.
What a quick thinker. I like how Schroeder uses athleticism on defense to come up with steals.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Butler.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Butler.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Lowry. Down low. It's tipped. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. A line change here for Miami. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Oladipo. Tightly guarded. Dedmon. Boston with a rebound. Kanter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Kanter. To the middle. Here's Williams. Misses in close.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Richardson, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Morris. The Heat with the lead. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero finds Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Enes Kanter.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Richardson. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Kanter has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Now here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 6. Here's Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Heat lead by 11.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Kanter, high post. Over Morris. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Here's Oladipo. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 11. And over to... And that does it for our half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's spot. They've got Peyton Pritchard, also Josh Richardson out there. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Now here's Robinson. This is the most they've led, 13 points. From deep, Lowry, no good. The Celtics shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Outside Schroeder. Back to Brown. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Butler on the wing. Shoots over Brown. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brown inside. Butler covering. Brown against Butler. Brown can't hit.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor here.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
And here's Tatum. Here's Schroeder. Back to Tatum. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now here's Lowry. Give him 8 from deep three-point range. Smart grabs a miss.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Robinson against Schroeder. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. All sorts of time. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got 9.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Brown inside. Working on Adebayo. And it's Tatum missing. Tipped. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Adebayo passes to Lowry.
2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Butler's got space. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
Knocked down the shooting from Butler. He gets the pass and just drills it.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Smart has gotten his first points in this one.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and a sustained effort.
From downtown, pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And he gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
A line change here for Miami. Here's Pritchard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hernan Gomez, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Hero, no good. Boston's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Richardson. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And for the Heat, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Oladipo up top. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Hero on the wing. He got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
That's his second personal
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Outside Schroeder. Horford against Adebayo. It's Brown on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He noticed the D overcommitted, and then he burned him for that mistake.
Oladipo against Smart. Now here's Oladipo, guarded closely. Outside Butler. Adebayo passes to Lowry. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. It's tipped. Adebayo with it. Now Horford defending. Tucker laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 15. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats from Miami.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Out left to the wing. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lowry against Smart. 5 to shoot. Lowry, no good.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Kick out to Brown. Up and over Lowry. Brown can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oladipo against Smart. Now Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Now Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Boston again missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Schroeder against Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Back to Lowry. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Fires in the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now here's Schroeder to end the drought. Adebayo with the rejection. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lowry. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary sight for him.
Here's Tucker. They get it back. Adebayo. And at last, they get one to fall.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Bam Adebayo.
But his defense gave them the spark. They were protecting the rim with purpose.
Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
What a nasty finish.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
For 3, Oladipo. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. It's Smart on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Lowry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now here's Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
Bye.